Beautiful, beautiful. And as we're creating, as we're connecting into our intuition, what comes to mind is that we get to choose where we focus. So yes, certain things are going on at this time. Certain things may be complicated or hard, even really difficult or sad. Yet, where do we focus? We've been talking about it in the context of the horizon. And as I was feeling into the horizon, interestingly enough, the analogy came up of smoke jumpers. The men who fight fires, they jump out of planes and they fight fires. So as they're jumping out, they're facing smoke and wind and their own fear, yet they have a particular place that they're looking at to land, and they just go for that. So that is their horizon, that is their focus. So despite what's going on in the world, what is actually the horizon that we are focused on? What is beyond what is? What intuitively do you know is the new horizon, both for yourself and for humanity?
Mm. Mm. This is a big question. This is a really big question.
Yeah.
And when we ask big questions, we can get big answers. And for me, in the space of humility, I can share coming back to this sovereignty, coming back to this free will, coming back to this discernment, and coming back finally to this intuition. The horizon is whatever we want it to be. We have access to an infinite amount of potentials, future realities that we can align to and take actions towards manifesting and embodying. So it can go any way that we want it to go. Now for this, it really does take getting clear with each one of ourselves and with the collective. Intuitively, what can I do right now to be in alignment and energetic integrity and coherence with the highest possible potential future reality timeline? And this can change from moment to moment. But I feel ultimately, if we so choose, we can, as a collective, harmonize together once again as a global tribe, just like the indigenous communities around the world. I feel we have been disconnected. Many of us have been, myself included in certain ways, from this planet, from this earth, from the natural rhythm. For who knows how many years, decades, centuries, maybe. And for me, I choose, for my personal horizon, to cultivate and strengthen my relationship with this planet, to continue planting food, to continue honoring the water, to continue going to the source, my own source, but also the source of ancestral wisdom, and connecting with these elders, connecting with these guides, connecting with these guardians and stewards of the earth, and asking them humbly, with the ways that you've learned to live in harmony with the planet, what can I do? What can I apply? What lifestyle changes can I make so that while you're tending to the roots, those of us that live here in the cities, we can extend our branches. You keep us rooted and we can elevate your energy into the cities. I see many people on Facebook, Instagram, social media, posting videos of phenomenon in nature that they've never seen before. The sky is getting clearer, the
Mm.
water getting clearer, the air, the quality of the air is different. It's changing. It has a different smell to it. We can remember now the beauty of what's around us and learn to value this beauty so much so that each one of us can make changes into our lifestyle so that we can preserve and cultivate this beauty that's surrounding us in nature. Learning to get to know where our food's coming from, how is it being grown? For example, what kind of farming practices are being used? When we go shopping in the grocery store, cleaning products that we use that are biodegradable, that are sustainable, that are made in a good way, that are having natural ingredients. We see this word natural a lot in grocery stores. Rarely is it ever natural.
Right? Totally.
But again, come to that space of sovereignty and bring more attention, bring more awareness into the way that we're living. And with free will, making these choices that are supportive for us, that are supportive for the planet, so that on the horizon, we can move towards a direction collectively together as one to embody these roles as earth guardians, as earth keepers, as children of the earth. The earth is always coming first. The earth is our source. The earth is our sustenance, as well as the sun. But we're living on the earth. How can we care for it? Because it cares for us generously, abundantly. How can we reciprocate that? And still have a job, still have a family, still have our day to day. It's all good. But within those spaces, how can we creatively weave our lives to be in harmony and in alignment? It doesn't need to be a drastic change, but just a little shift. Each and every day, shifting a little more, shifting a little more, shifting a little more. If each person on the 7+ billion people on this planet made just one little tiny shift today,
Mm.
whew, the magnitude.
Mhm.
Oof. It's now we're talking on the magnitude of miracles.
Yeah.
So this is what I feel. This is what I am moving towards. This is the horizon that I have my eyes focused on, that I'm looking out to, and that I'm moving towards, taking these action steps to move towards this horizon.
Mm. Beautiful. That would be quite magnificent if each and every individual took this opportunity and this invitation that we have to, as you say, just make one small shift. And that would be just, yeah, truly glorious. So I wonder what it would take for that to happen. Because it's totally possible. It is.